Hello, welcome to today's lesson. Without wasting time, let's go straight to the issue before us. Now, there are two sentences on the board. The first one is, the secret is between you and I. And the second sentence is, the secret is between you and me. Now, the first sentence, the secret is between you and I, is incorrect. The correct sentence is, the secret is between you and me. It is not enough to just tell you that this one is correct, this one is incorrect. You need to know why. You need to understand why this one is incorrect and this is correct. Now, let me give you a brief background around the subject. The topic actually is the case of nouns and pronouns. But what we are focusing on is just about 10% or even less than 10% of the topic, because we want to address this issue. Now, there are three cases. Don't bother about these things, even if you don't understand them. I'm going to explain each of them with examples in subsequent videos, but you just need a general overview, and that's what I'm trying to give. Now, there are three cases in English: the subjective case, the objective case, and the possessive case. So we have the subjective case of the noun, the objective case of the noun, and the possessive case of the noun. Then we have the subjective case of the pronoun, the objective case of the pronoun, and the possessive case of the pronoun. Now, what we are looking at today is just an aspect of the objective case of pronouns. The objective case of pronouns. When we say a pronoun is in the objective case, what do we mean? It simply means that the pronoun is used as the object of the verb or the object of the preposition. So we are narrowing it down. We are leaving out the use of the pronoun as the object of the verb, and we're just narrowing it down to the use of the pronoun as the object of a preposition. Let's try to understand what we mean by the object of a preposition. Now, these words are prepositions, and there are many more words that function as prepositions in English, but let's just work with these examples. So these words are prepositions. Now, a noun or a pronoun that follows a preposition is the object of the preposition. For example, the money is for Sandra. This is a preposition and it is followed by a noun. So this noun, Sandra, is the object of this preposition. Sometimes too, the preposition is followed by a pronoun. The money is for him. Him is a pronoun and it is following this preposition. So this word here is the object of the preposition. Sandra is the object of this preposition. Him is the object of this preposition. Sometimes in sentences, you may have two nouns or two pronouns that are following the preposition. Sometimes too, you may have a noun and a pronoun following the preposition, and they function as the object of the preposition. Let's illustrate this. The money is for Sandra and Jane. This is the preposition. It is followed by Sandra and Jane. So Sandra and Jane is the object of this preposition. Because it is made up of two words joined together by this, and we say it is a compound object. The money is for Sandra and him. Here we have a situation where a noun and a pronoun follow this preposition. So we say Sandra and him is the object of this preposition. So the important points you need to keep in mind. One, you need to be able to identify prepositions. Now, when you identify prepositions, you should know that the noun and the pronoun, the noun or the pronoun, the noun and the pronoun that follows a preposition is the object of the preposition. Now look at this table. Nouns don't change their forms when they function as subject or object in a sentence. I repeat, nouns don't change their forms. Sandra is a student. In this sentence, Sandra is the subject of the sentence. It is the word Sandra. Sandra is a student. Sandra here is functioning as the subject of the sentence. So it is in the subjective case. Once a noun functions as the subject of a sentence, we say the noun is in the subjective case. When the noun also functions as a predicate noun, it is also the subject of the sentence. But don't bother about that. I'm going to address that in subsequent videos. Let's focus on what we want to do for today. Now, the money is for Sandra. Here, Sandra is the object of the preposition. Here it is the subject of the sentence. Here it is the object of the preposition. It is the same form, no change. That's why I drew this table. Subjective case, objective case. Nouns are the same. They don't change. But that is not the case with pronouns. Pronouns change. He is a student. He is the subject of the sentence. So he is in the subjective case. It is functioning as the subject of the sentence. Now this same pronoun, when it functions as the object of a verb or the object of a preposition, it changes form. It's a student. The money is for, you don't say he. It changes form because this is a preposition and this is functioning as the object of the preposition. It changes to the objective case. He. The form for the objective case is him. So you see, this he has changed to him. So pronouns, the personal pronouns, and this pronoun who, they have forms for the subjective case and the objective case. So how all of this, or how do all of these connect with what we are doing now? This is a preposition. This and this are the objects, or is the object of the preposition, because they are a unit. They're actually not separate. So we say this and this is the object of the preposition. This and this. Now, when any noun or pronoun, when any pronoun precisely functions as the object of a preposition, you use the pronouns here, not here. This is a preposition. So any pronoun that is functioning as its object, that is following the preposition, must be in this case. It is incorrect to say the secret is between you and I. You and I. No. The secret is between you and me. You must use the pronouns on the side. For whom are you waiting? This is a preposition, and the pronoun that follows it must be in the objective case. This is the subjective case, this is the objective case. So you use this. Give the money to, this is a pronoun, to whoever is in the office. This is not correct. Give the money to whoever is in the office. To whoever is in the office. What applies to who and whom also applies to whosoever, whomsoever. So give the money to whomever or whomsoever is in the office, not whoever, because this is a pronoun. And I beg your pardon, this is a preposition, and the pronoun that follows it must be in the objective case. Not who, not whoever, not whosoever, but whom, whoever, whomever, or whomsoever. So this is the reason it is incorrect to say the secret is between you and I, and the correct expression is the secret is between you and me. A lot of the times, students are almost always surprised, and in fact, they want to argue because they are used to you and I, you and I, you and I. There are situations, there are sentences where you and I will be the correct expression. For example, you and I will represent the class. You and I is the subject of the sentence. So what we are actually using is you and I, this and this, because they are functioning as the subject of the sentence. So yes, there are situations where you and I will be the correct expression, the correct combination to use. But in this case, the secret is between you and me is the correct expression. I believe that you have learned something. You may wish to go over this video again and over again so that you can get things clearer. Now, in subsequent videos, we're going to look at other aspects of the case of nouns and pronouns. Like I said, what we have just done is just an aspect of the objective case of pronouns, because there is also the other aspect of pronouns functioning as direct object and indirect object of verbs. So we're also going to look at that. We're going to be looking at all of these in different aspects. I believe that this video has been helpful to you. Kindly share. I believe it's going to be helpful to somebody out there. And in case you've not subscribed to this channel, please do. Thank you for your wonderful and kind feedbacks. Thank you.